Evening, and welcome to this edition of As Cliff Recalls, Righteous Gaming. The date is the 30th of August, 2024. And this is my initial definition of the term, remake.
Same game with much better accessibility, or another way to hype a reboot that adds more confusion to the initial plot? The exciting thing about a remake is it's based on something that we played from the first PlayStation. The problem is that we played it 25 or so years ago, and the franchise of which these remakes are inspired have lately brought in sequels with diverse stories and characters. So we remember little of the original, which will allow a remake to change small details into something relative, and we wouldn't know the difference. Unless, say, we were to revisit the original version. Though, it would not matter, because the original work has been fossilized in comparison to the new standard. Remakes seem to be for people wanting the alternate story to not be considered the false version, but the technologically superior of the two that should be accepted as the new establishment for the franchise. But not only that. The remake will be forever in debate in contrast with the original. Final Fantasy VII Remake and Resident Evil 2 Remake are the current examples. Of course, moving on with game franchises seem harder to do than with stories and film. Hopefully, it's not just something looking better and moving on from what we remember. This wouldn't make it any different from a reboot, or maybe a collection of side stories. Thank you for joining me on this edition of Righteous Gaming. Please see me again.